to the scrum unless you're huge, unless you pray. Whoa, did I say pray? Kenyans, you should behave moderately, yeah? Kama waka red, niko sawa sasa, so unaweza enda. Nitakuita tena ikiharibika. Wewe ndio mtu wangu leo wa kushoot. That's my mother, guys. My mother is the one who's behind the scenes, so yeah, you know, lazima ajue kurekod mazi, ataishi na mimi hadi ajue. What's up good people? How you doing? How you feeling? How's corona taking you? How are you feeling, man? I hope you're sanitizing. I hope you're staying home. I just hope you're learning something new, and if you're not, don't pressure yourself. Just do what you can. Do what you can. Even resting is something important. Anyway, I'm back with yet another story, and welcome to another episode. If you're new here, kindly subscribe, kindly like, leave the notification bell on so that you get new content and dope content. And if you wonder what I do, I go by the name D Major Kenya, aka the Scien-artist. I talk about music, I talk about life, just life in general. I love people, and I eat a lot of chapatis. Probably you'll see a lot of chapatis in my vlog, maybe in future, but I love music, I love people, and that's why I started this vlog. So kindly hit the subscribe button. We want to get to 500 subscribers during this quarantine or more, but for now 500 is our target. So you know the drill. Just like, subscribe, and share this content, man. Share to your homie and your domies. Anyway, I'm back with another story during this quarantine. Welcome, and let's hit it off. So I don't know, I had a lot of things to do during my high school time. Like, I'd say I'm adventurous, and I'm a free spirit. Okay, that's what people tell me, and I think I tend to believe it. So I want to show you this photo. It's not from our school, let me be honest, because so many people have sent me that photo saying it was our school. It was not our school, but we had a similar thing. So if you had a canteen in your high school years, and this is typical of all Kenyan schools, high schools. Okay, not all, but if you had a cool high school like ours, like if you're in kangaroo school, I'm sure you've seen, or rather you experienced scrum. For those who don't know, scrum is a term used for rugby, but then in high school context, we just scrum to buy bread and donuts mostly. Our school had chapatis and smokies and sausages, but bread, donuts, and groundnuts. Kwanza, I know you can relate, if you've eaten, it's like peanut butter, but then when you add like peanuts themselves, rather than like processed peanuts to peanut butter, that thing slaps differently. So I remember, like, it was a combination. You just buy half a bread, put peanuts, and then do your prayer. Typically just like press them, cut it inside, and then anyway, that's all the story. That's a story for a different day. So I'm here with this one story that happened in my high school time. So since there was scrum at the canteen, not everyone would go for that scrum, and then that scrum was business. Like, it was gold mine. Let me tell you guys, that was the in thing during our time. That's what we found. Actually, Form 1, Form 2s would not get into the scrum unless you're huge, unless you pray. Whoa, did I say pray? Unless you play rugby. Scrum was not for you. So me and my boy, what's up Philo, we did a tag team. So we were like, we want to do this business. So every time during the long break, while people are going for tea, as we're just there timing the scrum. So Philo was short, but then he was our scrum half. If you don't know rugby, if you know rugby, you know what a scrum half is. But if you don't know, just Google what scrum half is. That guy who throws the ball hapo kwa nini, kwa game ya ruji ukiona wakisukumana, that's a scrum actually, and that's the whole theory of scrum. So I was tall, still am. So Philo would push me from the side, and then maintain, like, hold me inside so that the other people who are pushing wouldn't get to me. So, and then I'd stretch my arm, since I have a long arm, and then I'd come out with like 6 to 10 loaves of bread. And then there are so many people who have asked for me. So a loaf of bread then, I think when I in Form 1 it was like 30, 35 bob. By the time we were in Form 3 it was 40 bob. So that's the time I had some muscle, I had everything. So yeah, so and then we would sell it at 50 bob. That's 10 bob per every loaf of bread, and that would be good money. Like we would make a killing. And then donuts, they used to go for I think 50 bob. So we would either charge you at 60 bob or we take 2 donuts off the packet, so you get 8 donuts. And that was the business, I'm telling you. So every Saturday we had entertainment. So donuts were very famous for entertainment. So people would buy donuts and soda. So that's a combination, so that when you're watching a movie, when you're dancing, you're just there. It was our popcorn stand. I'm sure you relate. It was our popcorn. So you have juice. So this particular day, the donuts did not come. So at that time we had, by that time I think the school had, I think we had a bakery then, because before donuts used to come from outside. So this time donuts were being cooked at our school. So we were like, yo, hizi donuts za leo ni kidogo. The bakery is about to be closed. Today we have entertainment. People don't have donuts. So if we don't buy early enough and if we don't book early enough, we won't get donuts. Like, we won't be in business. So we had to plot, me, Philo, Kina Harshe, Omosh, Dixon, Gatama, do I remember the other guys? Nudhu. Big shout out to class of 2012 Kangaroo School, maze, you people. I'm sure if you're in school that time, you know this story. Yeah, so we kind of like did a tag, like now a group thing. So we went to the person who was running the canteen and we were like, guy, take this money and all donuts are ours. The guy was like, aye. We're like, we are taking you to the bakery. So as we broke into the bakery, not necessarily breaking in, we just went with 2 gunias, put all the donuts inside those gunias. And then we came out with them. So we were like, typical monopoly. So we started selling the donuts. We'd sell them at 100, at 70 bob, at even 80, depending on what we felt. That day we made a killing. Trust you me. I'm not saying this story, by the way. It's a disclaimer. I'm not saying this story to give you ideas. And it's not that I'm happy, but it was a funny story. And I think teen life, this typical teen life. Hi. So as we did business and we made money, so we had like a packet for ourselves and a soda. So we're like, good. Today was a good day. Thanks, guys. So the following day was a Sunday. So after our morning prep, we were getting ready to go for church. Church used to start at around 11. And I hear the principal is calling me. I was like, why? Why would the principal call me? We used to call our principal Kenyan because he would have the name Kenyan in all his speeches, in all anything. He would call us Kenyan. He would be like, Kenyans, you should behave moderately. Yeah? Okay, Kenyans, have a good week. That's how he used to speak. Anyway, so I get there and I found my whole team kneeling in the staff room. And I was like, today's our day. So he's like, I hear you guys broken into the bakery and you are selling the donuts at 100 shillings. We were like, no. It was willing bar. It's like, bah! Hey, we were beating slaps. I don't know, he was like fighting us. So he was like, you guys, since you've done that, you're gonna buy the whole school 2 donuts each. We were like 900 there by that time. I hear these days the school is like at 2,000. I don't know why. But yeah, typically that's what happened. Yeah, and he was like, you guys, you're gonna buy the whole school 2 donuts each. I was like, oh, I'm sending you home. Hey, we were like, and then he calculated the maths, 900, I don't know, times 5 shillings, that's 10 shillings. So for 900 people, 10 shillings times 900, that's 9,000. Or you're going home for suspension. Hey, we looked at each other, we were like, wow, 9,000, we were like 5. The people who were like called because the Form 3s went. And I was in Form 4 actually. Form 3s went and said, oh, Form 4s broke in. They gave out our names, so that's what happened. Anyway, so you're like 9,000, 5 people, that was like 800. I think 800, yeah? Yeah, 1,800. So we're like, what? Where are we getting 1,800? But then it was like, no, I think I have an idea. We're like, we can make 1,800 in a week. So let's get that 9K and give it out the principal. We just went for lunch, came back with a 9K. We had the money. I mean, we had sold a lot, and that was business. If it's not going on now, you guys have lost a culture. Anyway, so we gave out. I remember I chucked 1,800, me and Philo, and that was a lot of money. But I was like, no, I'm not going home again. Not after after I was serving another suspension wrongfully, but this time we're kind of legit. Yeah, so we gave out 9 G's. Trust me, in that 1 week we had recouped our money back, because it was business. It was demand and supply. Not every, like a school of 900 with only 30 minutes to get into the canteen. It was impossible. So come in, I have the muscle, we have a team, just pay us the 10 shillings and we'll get you a loaf of bread. Anyway, that's what happened. Surprisingly, on Monday, when the principal announced the story and told people today during tea break you'll get mandazis, he told people we have entrepreneurs in this school and these guys should be loaded because they are thinking business people and we should meet them. He actually met us after the parade and he was like, yo guys, that's how you do business, but don't do it here. We were like, cool, no problem. And that was it, man. I was like, wow. Principal was like, you guys are the real thing. Anyway, that was my story for today. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for watching. If you've not subscribed, kindly hit the subscribe button. If you're not liked, kindly like. And you know what? Sharing is caring, so pass it to your homies. And see you in the next video. Poof!